And we continue with the Christmas series with Christmas night, December 25th. I remember reading the old Harry Potter books back in middle school when it was all the rage. I was reading the Chamber of Secrets and there was a scene where they were celebrating Christmas. Odd, I thought. It's a magical school that celebrates Christmas. I mean, even if they profess to not believing in God or acknowledging Him, they still do in a way by celebrating it. And when I binge-watched The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the Spellman household definitely celebrated Christmas, even though they were satanic witches with all the fixings and traditions and what have you. Again, quite odd that satanic witches would celebrate a holiday commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ. But isn't that what it is? Christmas is not a religious holiday anymore, but a secular one. Through the decades, we've ensured that the religious trappings are slowly excised until all you have is a facade. The preeminent figures are Santa, snowmen, nutcrackers, elves, and other creatures. Christ doesn't even factor in the scene, even though his name is in the fucking holiday. Greater emphasis is placed on the pagan elements that make up the numerous Christmas traditions. And people will say that Christmas was long pagan before it was Christian, having been co-opted by the church in recent years to accommodate the pagans they were trying to convert. Sort of like what they did with Halloween. Even if we were to accept that premise, we have to acknowledge that currently Christmas is no longer a pagan holiday, but a Christian one, and a major one at that. It's celebrating the incarnation and how God, for a brief moment in history, moved through the world of material form. The students at Hogwarts and the Spellman household may not truly get that point, but that is the rub. So, we enjoy a tin of butter cookies, some peppermint tea, and a fat turkey while wearing the cliched Christmas sweater. We decorate the tree with gaudy and cheap ornaments with annoying tinsel, and we have the nativity set in the corner. And the non-devout will scurry to their nearest church and sit there for 40 minutes or however long the service is and offer lip service. But all these actions are a form of acknowledgement to the fact that we hail the sun. Sure, the church has co-opted many pagan elements from Roman to Germanic, but it's taking the profane and consecrating it to Christ. I mean, you'll recall how Peter had a dream of all the unclean animals and protested that he couldn't consume them as they were profane, and God told him that they were not. So, any misgivings we may have about Christmas being pagan should be tossed aside. They have been consecrated to Christ. And the wizard and the witch who celebrated them and claim otherwise are just lying to you and to themselves. Even by doing the smallest things in commemoration of the holiday, they acknowledge the truth that Jesus is Lord.